Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank, and today I'm playing F-Zero X. Not GX, X. This is the N64 F-Zero game. There's not actually been that many F-Zero games, have there? It's not something you need to clarify. And I love this title screen. This is amazing. Look how 90s that is. This game wasn't out in the 90s, as far as I'm aware, but look how 90s that is. Even though I've just noticed it does say 1998 on the bottom there. That's irrelevant. Just look at all of that. Little green alien on the right. God only knows. There's what do they call them? Ring girls? Card girls? I think they're called ring girls, these women here. So GP race, time attack, death race. I assume death race means it's some kind of, you know, if you die you're out situation. Gonna go over GP race. Novice, standard, or expert. I think this game is incredibly difficult, so I'm gonna go with standard. Select course. Jack, Queen, King, obviously named after some of the things from a deck of cards. Presumably you might unlock Ace. Who knows? Let's go Jack. So we've got Mute City. It's a classic. I don't actually even know how to hold the controller. I'm going to go for this configuration. Select machine. Oh shit, there's loads of them. I know two characters from F-Zero. There's Captain Falcon, who everyone knows. And I think this guy here is called Samurai or something like that, but I'm not certain. What's the logic on here? We've got the Blue Falcon, Golden Fox, Wild Goose, Fire Stingray, White Cat, and Red Gazelle. I'm just gonna have to go with the Blue Falcon. I can't think of anything more than that. Plus, he's the coolest, isn't he, Captain Falcon? I now realise this will tell me his name. It is Samurai Goro. I thought it was. There's an alternate universe, isn't there? Where instead of there being loads of Fire Emblem characters in Smash Brothers, there's just loads of F-Zero characters. But they never make any more F-Zeros. They keep just throwing the characters in. Right, so do we want to go acceleration or max speed? I kind of like the idea of going all acceleration, but probably in the middle, with maybe a hint towards max speed is the logic, isn't it? Here we go. We're in. Nailing it. Right, okay. Right, I've got some buttons. Nice. Okay, handles not like a car. That's important. Gonna make a futuristic racing game, you might as well make it different to a car racing game. So I played the SNES one. That one I know. It's honestly, it's not a great game. It's a cool game. It's not a great game. I haven't played the GameCube game, which everyone says is really good. But I don't know racing games particularly. I was thinking, what N64 game should I tackle today? I don't know why my car's just gone insane. This seemed like a good idea. Ooh, F-Zero. Was it good? There's not quite as much detail on the old Blue Falcon as I want to believe. But I'm thinking, when people think Blue Falcon, they're thinking Smash Brothers to start with, aren't they? But I reckon there's actually two different ships involved. It's a situation similar to Star Fox, where the Air Wing's the fighter, but then also he has that bigger ship that I want to call like the Space Fox or something. I can't think what it's called. Well, the Blue Falcon's the racing one, and then there's the ship that he drives about different planets in, which has got like the gold on the front of it. But again, I'm not sure. I might be talking out of my arse. I don't know what position I'm in. Am I in 6th out of 30? Oh, I made 5th. Well, that's not bad, is it? I got on the podium. If this were an anime, this would be where the protagonist comes in his first race out. It's like he can't win immediately, but suddenly he gets noticed. Maybe he has a bit of luck, but he's in there. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Anyway, wow. There's there's names for all the different things, but are they different characters as well? Do the sprites ever repeat? Let's see. I didn't think they did, but do they? I'm not. No, I don't think they do. I think they're all different. It's an entirely bespoke cast of 30 characters there. Alright, it's next. Mute City onto Silence. There's a pattern here, isn't there? I'm thinking I might tune the car up. Go a bit more towards the max speed end of the spectrum. Could be a risk, as I don't know the course. Although looking on the right there, it does seem quite simple. I don't know if there's any kind of burnout or boost start. If there is one, that guy that just spun off to the right got it. I feel there's a version of events where there is a car that you can just clock its max speed to a ridiculous amount, whereby you don't even worry about racing. You just get up to warp speed. You phase through all obstacles. Oh, energy. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? So okay, there's a thing you can no, not that. That just looks behind you. Nope, not that. Is that slowing me down? It is. That's a brake, is what I've just learned. Oh. Oh, I think I've activated my boost. Nope. Nope. Ah, I've got an idea. Nope, that didn't work. See, there's that energy bar. I know that's kind of like your health. But at the same time, I think you can also activate like a booster or something. Maybe you can't. Also, it's the final lap, and I'm no longer overtaking people, am I? I was doing well before this, and now I'm fading into obscurity. This is the bit in the anime where the person decides they can't go it alone, and they need to find like a wise old master. They probably find a wise old master to teach them to drive better, but then also like a new school engineer that builds them like a really different but surprisingly good bit of equipment. Yeah, I'm out of the rankings, aren't I? That's throwing me right down there. I only got 47 points. It's all changed now. I've dropped from, I was in 5th, I'm down to 7th, down 2. This is a world where blue means you've gone down and red means you've gone up, because God only knows why. I can still do well though. Sand Ocean. The thing is changing. It's up. Do I go all max speed this time and see what happens? I went higher max speed, and that, if anything, did me worse. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can feel it. It's slower, isn't it? Let's just try changing the camera. Too much. Way too much. There. That's the one I want. Oh god, we're in a small pipe. It's horrendous. Oh. I have a rival. This is an anime. I feel by turning up the max speed, I've made this into more of a high-speed game than I first anticipated. Yeah, I'm definitely gaining on the cars, aren't I? Oh! I think I need to follow that yellow line. I think the yellow line tells you where when you finish up, like there'll be road when you come out of the pipe. I got fucking rinsed just then. I reckon I need a heavier car. I was doing fine until someone just clipped me, which feels like it's against the rules, if this is indeed based on F1. Come on. Blistering speed. Ah, I spun out. Again, I think I spun out because someone clipped me, not because I over-egged the corner, which I definitely did. Last minute boost. No one can catch me. I mean, it wasn't good though, was it? Those 4 A's up there make me think that that's some kind of score input. Was that the last race or is it over? Total ranking. It looks like I ended up in 7th, which isn't too bad, to be fair. It's top 10. Oh no, there's one more. The Devil's Forest. See, looking at that, there's a big straightaway and some fairly dodgy corners there. So I'm thinking I'm going to go all acceleration just to test out my theory that it's really all about the driver and not about anything else. Nail it. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at this. I'm so quick. And now I've got nothing. Okay, that's sand. Don't touch that. Easy now. Alright, just... Should I be avoiding people or hitting them? I just don't know. Oh wait, if you die in this, that's it. You lose the race, don't you? You're just disqualified. You don't... There's no Lakiti saving you. Fuck you. Heal me, bastards. Alright, I'm back up to 15th. God, Mario Kart must have seemed so tame behind this. Where Mario Kart 64, I think you had 8 players to a race. In this, there's 30. Now, granted, there's no items going everywhere, and there's kind of a bit less going on, but still, the number difference, it's substantial, isn't it? The trouble is, I got all the acceleration, but I'm not being shafted as heavily. Oh, I fucked this up. Mess that corner right up. I'm pinballing wildly. Get it under control. Okay. Might try pushing some other buttons while I'm here. Yep, they don't do anything. I took my foot off the pedal for that corner. It might have done me well. If I can, come on, just edge this fucker out. Nah. So balance is the way to go, I'm suspecting. Having all the speed was good, but I just got shafted by other cars. Having the acceleration got me out of all the trouble, but then what? Look at that, 948 kilometers per hour. Can you imagine that kind of speed? Because I can't. Not even close. But you don't have to. 9th. So what's that do to the ranking? Have I lost my position? Oh no, still in 7th. How comfortably in 7th am I? Not overly. Pico nearly got rid of me. That's got to be the end of it. Oh no, big blue. Now this is a mental course. Look at it. It's mental. I'm just going to go bang in the middle. Body, boost, grip. I don't know what body means. Boost, I presume, means your bonus when you hit a boost pad. Grip, you assume, is cornering. What does body mean? How tough it is, probably. Like how much energy you use for a hit. That would make sense. Oh, Christ. What is this? This is just wrong. I'm following this red line. No other car is, and I feel like I may regret it at some point. Oh, little boost pad there. After playing this, I could... One, I want to go and get F-Zero GX. I don't own it. I feel I'll be able to find it fast enough. And 2, I would like a new F-Zero. I mean, the weird thing is, there was always this and Wipeout. And I played Wipeout and I never liked it. Like, the number of times I played it, I was like, I don't like this. It's not for me. There's probably boost pads around here, isn't there? There was one around here on this bit, wasn't there? Like, sort of on the side. I'm aware it's very white and is incredibly hard to see. Something is lost in the transfer to modern technology. It's... Oh, okay. The game was kind there. It didn't just shaft me. Okay, then it did. So you kind of just glued to that then. Actually, if this is a circular thing, you can't actually go off it and there's no sides to hit. So I guess the goal here is to either build up as much speed as possible or know where the boost pads are and hit them. How do I watch my back? What do I do for that? What? Stop. This advice isn't useful. Oh, is that it? Yeah. That's the only thing. There's no real fanfare around the third lap coming up, is there? It just sort of happens. I didn't see where I ended there. I think I've lost my my position. Christ, that Silver Nelson guy, he's the man, isn't he? He's the one that in the anime, in like the 5th race or whatever, he would get in a serious accident and could never race again, and would later on come on to train you, didn't he? That's what would happen there. How many races are there? When I first saw there were 3 cups, I thought that's a bit harsh, isn't it? There's not many tracks, but if there's at least 6 tracks at every bloody one, that's obscene. I didn't even look at the course for this port town. I mean, there's a big straightaway. Alright, gotta try and not get crunched up in the pack too strongly. I just kind of thought I might jump that corner. I didn't base that on any kind of logic, though. I just sort of hoped it to be true. This is ice. That wasn't. I thought it was an energy pad to recharge me. It was just ice. Alright, this is getting a bit tense. That was an aerial section there. I think there was a debate as to whether or not you should stay in the air as long as possible or hit the ground faster. Given that everyone else dropped down, I probably should have dropped down. I think that put me in last. Oh, yep, took that corner rather badly. What I like is, when you do hit stuff, you don't really lose speed. It just spins you off wildly. It makes it very exciting. Yeah. I reckon you want to cut that at like a 45-degree angle is the key. I didn't fully heal there, but I didn't take that much damage, so I should be fine. Oh, I'm drifting. This is bad. This is what would happen in the anime is that your early teachers in your schools would say never get caught in a drift like that. That's how you lose. That's bad form, and then you find like a method of driving that actually allows you to drift and be useful. And it turns out that's how you get to be the very best. Fuck this, we're getting the boost. Yes. See, that was reckless. I knew I didn't need any more energy, so the boost was the thing to get there. That got me a lot of position at the end there. But still not anything to write home about. I mean, if these are the 30 best drivers in the galaxy, I'm still up there as number... What number am I? In the top 10. I'm still number 7, somehow. How's Pika doing? My rival. I've actually increased the gap somehow. He must have had a bad race. He might have died. Oh, that was it. So 6 races. That's pretty good actually, isn't it? That's a good game. I enjoyed that. I now know why people want more F-Zero. It's genuinely fun. I think racing games have died out quite a bit, haven't they? They don't. There's like 2, isn't there? There's the realistic one and the unrealistic one. I don't need to see this, do we? I feel like the unrealistic one was Forza, and that's like the sort of arcades one. GTA's taken a big piece of the pot, hasn't it? There's a lot of racing and driving in that. Sort of secret. You wouldn't count it as a racing game, but actually it's where people would be getting a lot of their racing game fix. Yeah. Thanks for playing. Yay. Alright, should we do a death race? That sounds fun, doesn't it? Like the hit film Death Race 3000. Oh, it tells you the stats on the left. I never noticed that. Right. Let's go with this one, the Fire Stingray. It's got an A for body. In a death race situation, that's got to be what you want, isn't it? It looks awful. Death race. 29 left. I'm going to assume this is just a last man standing situation. Possibly with a disqualification. Well, then there's still a time. So I guess finishing first is a bonus. I'm sure Fallout had... Fallout? Burnout, that's the one. Burnout had a similar sort of thing to this, didn't it? With the elimination or takedown races. No, elimination was where you had to end up in like the top 5. I'm starting to think that this course may just be a loop, like round and round, and there's nothing to it. And I have to be just destroying some cars. But there's still a time limit, and no one's dying. Maybe it's about to get vicious. Alright, I body checked someone. I'm hobbling as much as I can, but maybe I should have built a faster car for this, because apparently acceleration is useless. You need to be faster than everyone so you can do shit. Oh, well, I guess I'm out. Am I dead? Yes. Retire. He bought the farm, if you will. Let's just quit on that, shall we? What options they give you? Versus computer, 2-player, 3-player, with or without. Versus slot, versus handicap, sound mode, data clear. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting from that. Practice is just practice. I was playing on standard as well, so actually I did alright for coming in at 7th. Because if you're not aware of this, back in the day, games used to be much harder. So, like, in today's lingo, this would be regular, this would be hard, this would be extra hard. Whereas this is, you know, yeah, there would be no easy. Easy just wouldn't be that easy. Let's have a look at expert, shall we? Just to see what it's like. Oh, so they are different cups. Zigzag jump. Wait. Figure 8 was Mute City. Hang on, is that... Did Mute City always have that loop in it? Or is it just is the difficulty making a difference? They did always have that loop. Alright, let's go expert. Just have a quick look at the top one. I'm not going to do a full Grand Prix now. I'm going to go with the most ludicrous. See, that's got an A on the boost and a D and a D. That's got a C and an E, so let's go for this one. It's the most flimsy, which makes sense because the Mighty Gazelle is a robot piloting the Red Gazelle and he would have no regard for his health. All max speed. This is obscene. I assume to be good at this game you need just full max speed abilities. Yeah, boy! I got no acceleration. What I think was going to happen? It's alright, I'll catch him in the end though. My ship looks incredibly fast. Because it definitely is. This is insane. God, there's a jump already. Oh, it was a zigzag jump. I get it now. Yes, that makes sense. I'm not going to see anyone, am I? They're just way better than me. For some reason, I thought turning the difficulty up would turn the speed up, which it does in Mario, but obviously it just makes the AI harder, which makes perfect sense. Oh, okay. I think there was a jump there, and I took it very badly. I don't really know what boost means. I should learn. I feel knowledge of what a boost is very important. I just managed to get my nose on there. I was dead in the water otherwise. This is a terrible idea playing this, because part of the fun is seeing some other races and I'm just not good enough. Also, my obscene idea of picking an incredibly fast car hasn't helped. Right, there must be something to jumping, essentially, that I don't know. Okay, see if I can keep up with these two, who I believe are actually lapping me and aren't even anywhere near me. Alright, so, you know, it was a method for that jump, is what that was. I can see why they call this the zigzag jump track. There's a definite logic to it. I think that's an even... See, they're driving on the sand as though they know something about the sand I don't. Alright, and I'm nearly back in last position. Oh, I just managed to finish in not last. I do like the look of that ship, though. It looks like the sort of ship I'd aspire to have in No Man's Sky. but with less flair. A dinosaur came in 5th. Jesus Christ. Blood Falcon, the evil version of Captain Falcon. Actually, is Captain Falcon even racing? Must be. Actually, I don't think he is. Oh no, he is. He just wasn't very good. So that's F-Zero X. It's great. It genuinely, it's great. Brilliant game. Well worth that. Seek it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.